What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today what we're gonna be doing is reading some more horrible staff applications. Why, you ask? Because I feel like my brain is functioning too well at the moment, so I'd like to lose some brain cells and just make my brain sufficiently die. So yeah, for these applications, what I did is I took some special care to prove everything, alright? I found every tiny little lie. Some applications were literally 99% lies, and I could barely find any truth in anything that they wrote. So yeah, if you are gonna apply, obviously please tell the truth, because we will always find out your lies. Because InvadedLands is like the US government, apparently. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, like and subscribe. Otherwise, I will invade your house for oil because I'm the US government now, apparently. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Let's jump into the video. How long have you been playing on InvadedLands? I've played Invaded for a year now in 2 accounts. Now, this is something you're gonna see come up later, but basically people for some reason think that I can't check if you have alt accounts. Like, duh, of course we can. And I can check your alts to see that, whoops, you have no alt accounts on this server. It's only you. And you first joined InvadedLands, it was like, I think 2 weeks ago. That's an obvious lie. Have you ever been punished on InvadedLands? I have never been punished. Oh, cool, let's look at your history. Whoops, muted for death wishes. So, yeah, I can see why you didn't mention that. Yeah, that's a little much. What skills do you feel you have that will help the community? I have skills to maintain balance to the server and help the people who are in need. Okay, so I don't even know what the first part means. You have the skills to maintain balance to the server. What does this mean? That's just pure gibberish. That means literally nothing. Yeah, people like to say things sometimes to sound smart, to sound like they'd be a good applicant, like, hey, I can maintain balance, but really it means nothing. And also, I like how he says he has, you know, the skills and stuff that a moderator would have, even though, quote, I have no experience in being a moderator. I don't know why you think you have the skills to maintain the balance of a server if you've never done it before. It's like, oh, hey, why should we hire you as a chef in our restaurant? Because I'm an amazing chef. I have all the skills needed to cook food good. All right, well, what's, you know, some food you've cooked before? What restaurant have you worked in? Oh, I've literally never cooked a single dish of food ever, and I've never worked in any restaurant, but trust me, I'm a really good chef. See how dumb that sounds? You're saying you have skills even though you've never done anything related to that ever before. Okay, I'm done. Moving on. Denied. Where do you live? This is usually a general question, you know, like which country, so we know kind of what time zone you're in. He proceeds to list his actual home address. Like, okay, he's getting real specific. That's a little weird there, bro. How long you've been playing on InvadedLands? 4 months? No. What was it? Oh, it was the day he actually applied. Okay. Oh, and he has not joined the server since that day. So he joined on April 9th, never played again. Total logins, 1. He's only ever logged into the server once, yet he's applying for staff. What skills do you feel you have that will help the community? I have a very skill of controlling players when they swear or hack the server. I also have the right to not false ban players. Of course you have the right. No, better yet, you have the responsibility to not false ban players. What do you mean you have the right? You seem to think the mods are gonna peer pressure you into like, hey, false ban this kid right here. And you're just like, no, I have the right to not false ban him, so I'm not going to. Oh my gosh, people really need to proofread things before they submit them. Why would you be a good fit for staff? I have basic experience of plugins such as Advanced Ban and Permission X. So great, you listed 2 plugins that you have, quote, basic experience in, which are garbage plugins that InvadedLands doesn't even use. Hire him now. He has basic knowledge in 2 garbage plugins. Denied. Yeah, obviously. Moving on. And also another thing which I want to point out here, so many people lie, but lie the exact same. So like, for instance, in this one, what's your age? 14. How long have you been playing on InvadedLands? About a year. I cannot tell you how many times I've read those exact words. I don't know why it's so common for people to lie saying they're 14 and then say, quote, about a year for playing on InvadedLands. Everyone always says it. It's like the new, oh, it was my brother hacking, not me. I can't even begin to explain how many times I've read it. It's probably over 100 times, and I'm not even kidding. And also, in case you're curious, no, he's not been a part of the server for about a year. He was active starting less than 2 weeks before he applied, and he then quit the server about a week after he was denied. But hey, you know what? Let's just read his application anyway. Have you ever been punished on InvadedLands? No. I'm assuming he meant to say no, which is a lie because he was muted for spamming toxic messages to someone. What skills do you feel you have that will help the community? I think I am a great helper who could pretend help out new players. You could pretend help players? What? Why don't you just, I don't know, actually help them? What do you mean pretend? I assume there's no way he actually meant to type that. That had to be some form of typo that he auto-corrected to pretend. Maybe he meant to say like provide, like he could provide help. I don't know. But again, proofread things before you submit them. Oh, he even says I've been staff on 3 servers and then lists no details. Doesn't give us the name of the servers, doesn't say what he did there. So that's probably almost certainly a lie. Says he speaks English and French, but then doesn't prove that he can speak French. So yeah, it's all embarrassing, awful, just, oh my gosh, denied. Moving on. How long have you been playing on InvadedLands? About 1 month, which is true. Have you ever been punished? Yes, I've been muted once. And I'm banned on a Discord server for spamming and posting links. So I decided to look up his Discord username, and no, he's not banned for spam. He was banned for advertising. I don't know exactly what, but I'm assuming he was advertising some random Minecraft server. My favorite part is like right after he says that, he says, I am responsible and treat most things seriously. Well, clearly not if you've been muted and banned before. Any other information you want to give us? I fully understand that I don't meet some of the requirements, and I know that you will deny my application, but can you please give me a few reasons why? What do you mean give you a few reasons why? You literally just said to me, you fully understand that you don't meet the requirements. That's why you're getting denied, because you don't meet the requirements. You've only been a part of the server for a month. You have no staff experiences. I think I skipped that over, but yeah, he said he doesn't have any moderating experience. You've been muted. You've been banned. What's there left to say? You already know. You already know you're getting denied. Why are you even applying? And he did get denied. So let's move on. Next application. Starting off yet again saying their age is 14, playing the server for about a year, so you already know that's a lie. What skills do you feel you have that will help the community? World edit skills, which has absolutely nothing to do with moderating. Muting for chat offenses, which everyone should be able to do. Easily dealing with hackers, even though you said you only have staff experience on 1 server with your friend and it never got players, so clearly you've never dealt with hackers before. And my favorite part, I can be on for 120 hours a week. What? Like, I understand you want to say that you can be on a lot, but why do you have to exaggerate so severely? I did the math. You would basically have to pass out at your desk while playing on the server, sleep for about 6.5 hours, and immediately upon waking up, be on the server all day, every day, until you pass out and sleep for 6.5 hours again. Do that for a solid week, and that's how you could play InvadedLands for 120 hours a week. So yeah, clearly unrealistic, and there's no way you do that, and also I'm pretty sure he doesn't even play the server anymore. I think he quit like a couple weeks after applying, so yeah, there you go. Denied. Moving on, next application. And right out the bat, age 14, so you know that's a lie. How long have you been playing on InvadedLands? I'm sorry to say, but I forget. I have played on it for over a year and a half on my old account. Sadly, that account got hacked, so I'm using my cousin's account. You mentioned nothing about moving, right? So your IP should be the same. So I should be able to see your old account. Even though you didn't list the IGN, I should still see it on your alt account. And if you're using your cousin's account, surely I'll see multiple IPs logged on because it's your cousin's account and he's used it. But nope, you have 0 alt accounts. You've only ever logged on to InvadedLands under a single IP address, and you only joined the server a week before applying. So lies all around. What skills do you feel you have that will help the community? I could help set up multiple things such as charity, small tournaments, or events. Really, all I want to do is make sure this server remains a beautiful gem in the world of rough stones. Oh my gosh, what? You're gonna help us set up a charity? What do we need a charity set up for? What? And then who talks like that? Make sure this server remains a beautiful gem in a world of rough stones. Oh, man. But yeah, and also you're not gonna help us because you quit the server on April 18th, which I think is like, what, less than 2 weeks after you applied? So yeah, you're gone. Application denied, and we are moving on. What is your age? 14. How long have you been playing on InvadedLands? For around 3 months now, just about learning more and more every day. However, I believe I understand all of the principles at the moment. Well, I don't see how that's possible considering you have not been playing the server for 3 months. Instead, you've been playing the server for 3 days. Have you ever been punished on InvadedLands? No, I never and hopefully never will. Well, that's some foreshadowing because exactly 3 days later, you were blacklisted from the server for ban evading, aka cheating on alt accounts. So you join the server, 3 days later, make a staff application, which you lie in that application, and then foreshadow your 3 days later getting blacklisted from the server. So I hope you had a fun 6 days on the server. You guys would actually be amazed at how many people are banned or blacklisted from InvadedLands while applying for staff. It's so many. What is your age? 13, which is too young to even be applying for staff. How long have you been playing on InvadedLands? I have been playing for about a month and know most of the rules. That's a lie. You've been playing for about 8 days. And apparently you don't actually know all of the rules because you were banned for using Kill Aura on May 16th. So a little over a month after you made this application. You know, I don't know how you managed to miss the no cheating rule, but you know, I thought it was a pretty obvious one, but apparently you just happened to skip that over. And also, who applies for staff when they, quote, know most of the rules? Like, bro, if you don't know all the rules, then learn them. Because it's a job of a moderator to, you know all of the rules so that way you can punish people properly. Imagine trying to become a lawyer and then you're like, hey, I should be a lawyer. Oh, cool. Do you know all of the laws? No, I only know, most of them. That is a lawyer that nobody would hire, obviously. What skills do you feel you have that will help the community? I can help ban hackers, and I am great at trolling the noobs which have previously joined. Yes, that's definitely a quality we are looking for our moderators instead of helping people decide that they are going to troll noobs. Denied. Moving on. How long have you been playing on InvadedLands? 3 months. I'm not even gonna show you guys when you first joined. You already know it's a lie. What skills do you feel you have that will help the community? Well, pretty simple. I speak English and Spanish. I know how to use World Edit, and I hate hackers. I'll try to eliminate every hacker I see. Well, you've never been staff before, so I don't know how you can be good with hackers. I also don't care that you know how to use World Edit, because again, you're not applying for Builder, and there is so many things wrong with this sentence. I can't let it slide. Give me a second. So I don't like the start of this. Well, it's pretty simple. To be honest, I'd probably just delete all of this. It serves no purpose whatsoever. You also need this to be a capital I. You should have capitalized the E in English and S in Spanish as well. You know what? I'll just go over and capitalize all of your I's because you forgot every single one of them. You even forgot your apostrophe and I will, so fix that for you. And I also hate your comma placement. So you have a comma right here and then a comma right here. So you're implying that everything in between is all related, which I know how to use World Edit and I hate hackers are in no way related. We're gonna take this and we're gonna get it out of here. We're gonna go ahead, move this over, take the and we'll go ahead and put it right there. And then now we need to take a comma and put it after World Edit. So now I know how to use World Edit, it's all on its own, and then we have two things that go together. I hate hackers, and I'll try to eliminate every hacker I see is together, which actually, really quick, I need to erase this comma. It's now pointless. And then, of course, you need punctuation at the end, so we'll just add a period. So there you go. So revised, I speak English and Spanish. I know how to use World Edit. I hate hackers, and I'll try to eliminate every hacker I see. Absolutely amazing. There we go. Fixed it. That's what you should do. It's super easy. Please do it. Okay, cool. Move on to the last application and get this over with. How long have you been playing on InvadedLands? I played on many accounts in 2 total years. Yeah, you already know it's a lie. He has 0 alt accounts. He first joined like a month before this application. Lie, lie, lie. Stop lying. Stop saying you're on alt accounts. I can clearly check. Stop saying saying it. What skills do you feel you have that will help the community? I can speak Dutch, and I'm very helpful with thinking, and I'm great with finding answers. What do you mean? I am very helpful with thinking? You're just gonna help me think? How is that a thing? Well, why don't you help me think and find the answer to what you actually mean by saying that? Because, oh my gosh, it makes no sense. What languages can you speak fluently? I speak fluently. You misspelled fluently. Great job. Dutch and good English. You didn't capitalize the E in English, and you used EN, which is the Dutch way of saying and. So apparently by saying and in Dutch, that apparently is supposed to somehow signify to me that you are fluent in Dutch. Because that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Another application riddled with spelling and grammar mistakes. Lie upon lie upon lie. It's all so amazing. I love it when people lie to me all day long. Oh my gosh. Make a good application, please. My brain is dead. I am done here. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow.